Hi, my name's Bernard Sheridan. I'd like to welcome you back to Parbreakers Golf Academy, located in Limerick, Pennsylvania. And today we're going to take a look at Tiger's tee shot. And really what we're covering today is what happens in the release and really what happens with Tiger to get to a full finish and why this move is helping him create a lot more accurate iron shots and tee shots. And of course he's putting a lot better. That's why he's really starting to dominate again. But what we're going to notice in this video really is that release, and what we're going to pay attention to is what Tiger's head does just past impact. Okay? And I want you to try to make this happen in your swing. If you can make this move happen in your swing, then you're going to see a lot more accurate shots because you're going to be able to have a good weight transfer to your front foot and get through to a full finish. Okay, and so let's just take a look at, we're going to start this back. The one thing that I want you to notice though that's imperative here is that club is not coming real inside as Tiger takes it back. It's staying very on plane. Okay, and the way that we can tell that is by the time Tiger gets that shaft parallel to the ground, okay, that shaft is very far out in front of his hands. So if I draw a line on his hands and a line on the club head, we can see that that line is very much more out in front of his hands than being back here behind his hands. Okay, so if it was very much inside on the takeaway, then that shaft would not be out in front of him. So when you hear that he's keeping the club out in front of him, that's what is pretty much they're talking about here. Okay, so as he goes to the top, he still is really on plane. He's got that shaft pointing right at the target line. He has a real compact swing at the top. Okay, once his shoulders stop turning, which is right there, his arms can stop lifting, and down he comes, and really in an incredible position coming into the ball. Butt of the club is pointing right at the ball. Now, as he gets into impact, we're looking at his head here, okay? So let's watch what his head does through impact. It starts to turn. Do you see that, people? Okay? It starts to turn and follow his club head, chasing down the line through the ball. He's maintaining his posture, but he's not holding his head back. Okay, this is imperative. I have so many students who think that keeping your head down means keeping it back. Okay, it just means maintaining that spine angle. That's what it means. It does not mean, okay, keep your head back, because that will stop their body from releasing to the target. His head moves through impact with the club head. It's like he's following the club head, okay? It's like he's, as his hands go, his head goes, okay? It's not like he's gone and his head is still looking back at where the ball was, okay? And that allows him to get his shoulder all the way to the target and get that full release like we see here. This is the only way that that's going to happen, okay, is if you allow your head to rotate with your body and to follow the club head past impact to a finish. All right. I'm going to show you a couple of other shots of Tiger doing the same thing with irons, and that's going to see how we really need to do this in our game to keep our core and our hands working together as a unit through impact to a full finish. That's what's going to keep the ball online. Let's take a look at it with an iron now. Okay, so here we are with Tiger with an iron, all right? So again, as Tiger goes back, that club stays out in front of his hands. Coming back down, he's right on plane. Here's impact. Notice how that head, as that divot starts to take off, that head is already starting to turn towards the target. Okay, there it goes. It's turning, it's turning, it's turning, it's turning. it's turning to a full finish. Okay, let's look at another one. Okay, here's a fairway wood off the fairway. All right, again, club is very much out in front of him. As he comes down, here's impact. Look, his head is already starting to turn at impact. Okay, there it is, right there. His head is already starting to rotate. It rotates through, right through, so he can get to a full finish. So what I want you to remember is, let your head follow the club head. Now that does not mean stand up, folks. What that means is let your head rotate towards the target and your body will follow with it. Okay? They are attached. They want to stay together. If your body moves and your head hangs back, your hands will go by you and your head will stay back and your body really won't move to a full finish together with your arms and your head. So take that little tip, okay? I'm Bernard Sheridan from Parbreakers Golf Academy on Tiger's Release. Thanks so much for being with us as always. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.